Time now for Today Property Watch on your Saturday morning. There's certainly some strategy involved in buying and selling real estate, so how can you snag yourself a better deal?
Well, here to break it all down for us is Domain Property Editor Alice Stolz. Alice, good morning. Tell us, are auctions all smoke and mirrors?
Good morning, guys. Well, look, auctions are actually very transparent, but I think it's useful to remember the motivation of the auctioneer and also the buyer. The auctioneer is trying to stoke competition to get the best highest price, while the buyer, of course, is trying to win the keys for the lowest price possible.
Did I see there's a push in some states for bidders to register? Is that right, Alice?
Yeah, because Melbourne, Victoria and WA are the only states that don't have registered bidders. So they're trying to get even more transparency and, I guess, structure to the auction platform.
Okay.
What are some of the tricky techniques that agents use to encourage buyers to go higher and higher at auctions?
Well, Lizzie, they've got a pretty thick book of them, but I think probably the number one is FOMO. What they're really trying to do is that idea of make you feel emotionally attached to a particular property, and if you don't get it, you risk missing out. Also, storytelling. They talk about benefits rather than features. So the feature's the pull, but the benefit of how that will completely change your life. Also, urgency on the day. They do that sort of thing about tempo and pace when it comes to bidding to kind of almost intimidate people and sort of make them cajole them along. Price guide, you know, that idea of pitch it low, watch it go. Pitch it high, watch it die. And of course that idea of sort of cherry picking data a little bit. Sometimes you'll hear them say the house next door sold for X amount, and that would be true or should be true. However, a market can change, so that's what you have to be very mindful of.
So auctions are very intimidating atmospheres. What about buyers? If you're going to buy a home, how do you get a better deal?
Look, Clint, I think for buyers it's really important to go in with a level of confidence. Now, to get that confidence, it's really going to ensure that you've done your research, because smaller budgets can beat bigger budgets if you have that confidence through research and information and get really familiar with the market, of course. Bidding strategy, do you go hard, go early, or do you become a silent assassin? Watch your competition, and I think not being too cagey. Sometimes we hear of people who don't want to reveal anything to an agent, and the risk is that a property, they don't return calls, property gets an early bid, and they've missed out on the chance to actually buy it. So play your cards sort of close to your chest, but do it with a degree of caution.
Yeah, it is a delicate dance.